Yeah, it's live.
Which it's fine to go live a little soon.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, well, it is
It's 2
4:57.
minutes.
Yeah, go ahead and hit mine as well there, Deb.
Please.
Woohoo!
All right.
Wait a minute,
All right,
I don't
we're
see
live.
anything.
We're not going to start yet.
No, we're live.
It's counting down, though. Are you looking to? It's counting down on mine. Oh, here we go. Watch live, Chasing
All
the
right.
Sunshine.
So if you can see us and hear us, leave a comment.
Yeah, someone comment. Let us know if you can hear us on our channel. Katrina and Chris, let them know if you can hear them on their channel if you're listening there. And on Jeff's, make sure you comment on his so we all know you can hear all 3 channels right now. Someone, anyone,
Somebody.
anyone.
No, it's still counting down on mine.
So
Still
count
counts
down.
down.
Oh, mine's still counting down. Somebody does. There you go.
Grady. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
All right, you can
We
hear
hear
all
you.
of us.
Retired road tripping.
Woo, woo.
What's up, baby?
There you
Wait
go.
a minute. I'm still looking here.
So I got a couple minutes.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for joining.
All right.
There we go.
Oh,
Jen and who is that? Is that Jen Scott?
hey, Bill, Indiana.
Welcome.
I
We
can't-
wish you were here.
Jim and Sue. Hi.
Hey
I
guys,
can't
wait
read
a
it.
second.
Should I-
Sir
my
Richard,
glasses.
RV
Right there.
Adventures. Yeah, but I mean, I don't see it coming up on here. It's
Don't
all
be
new to us,
fresh.
guys. Be patient. It's
Yeah.
all new. Well,
We're working
whole-
through the learning curve, technology
Exactly.
side of it. Yeah.
Awesome.
no, I'm getting not yet. So why is on StreamYard are they seeing this, but on YouTube they're not?
It's up on YouTube.
It's not on mine though.
Refresh
Well,
yours.
Refresh yours.
Has to be because they're commenting.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey Don, thanks for joining us. Rick and Darcy are here too. Hey, we're so excited about this. This is our first, obviously, 3 channels at once. So if we're
Right.
kind of looking weird back and forth, it's because we're looking at 3 different cameras.
Yep.
Oh,
at
wait a minute.
once.
There you go.
Is that the right? I think they
Got it.
Turn the
Wait,
volume
wait,
down.
wait, wait,
Turn your
wait,
volume
wait.
down.
Wait a minute. We got something going on here that's not right. Turn your volume down, babe.
Got it.
No, I got something that's not right. See, this should be going live. This one's live.
Hey, Grady, tell me if you can hear me and see us all properly. Thumbs up is all we need on that feed.
So
For some reason, I got 2 on here.
You got a lot coming across there, Christian.
okay.
Listen, guys, listen. See this? For some reason, I have 2. People are seeing me on this one, which
Right.
is good. On this one, I don't know why I have 2.
Okay. So
Oh, you could be Charlie
No,
working both.
no.
All right, guys.
first,
Hey, Jolie. This is so awesome.
No, it's not, guys. But I got a problem on my end, so I don't
People
know
are
what's going
commenting.
on.
so you
They're
must have,
commenting on there.
yeah.
Yeah. Ask them if they can
No,
hear you and
listen,
see you.
guys. Hold on a second. Everybody, listen. For some reason, I have 2 windows here.
This one people are waiting in though. This
Right,
one's not
right.
even live.
Everybody, just hold on a second. Let me just say something. Sorry, guys. I apologize. This one is live.
Yes.
And this one, I have all these folks watching, which are putting them up on the screen right now.
Yep.
Sorry about this, guys. I really apologize. On this one, I got a group of people still waiting, and it's not coming up.
That's because that you put it up twice.
We'll figure it out.
This one
Yeah,
you would have
she's-
to then stream from your phone.
No, I gotta
That's not hooked into
Wait,
your.
find a way to
StreamYard.
let these folks know to
Go
go
to the other
over.
There you go.
Sorry about this.
Sorry. Yep. Okay, for those of you that are watching on My Bucket List Day, can you hear us and see us okay? Just a thumbs up or a little bit in the chat. Leave a chat.
See, I this is not. This is
Yep,
not-
they hear us.
I got 19
They're
people
good.
watching, or 10 on one and 9 on the other, and I can't.
Can you write a message and say go?
I did, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. So I got a
Grab
bit
your
of an
drink is
issue.
about to pour on you.
I don't know what to do.
So,
Well, you
Well,
have-
maybe you can ask Charlie. Maybe we could ask Charlie.
because he's got it saved once as strictly a YouTube live, and then now he's using StreamYard, which is another service.
Yeah, but he's got what 18 people
He's got
viewing
18
right now.
people watching this.
So let's just get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first time we've ever done this. We apologize for the little
Confusion?
chaos and confusion here in the beginning. But 3 channels live at the same time. We don't think this has ever been done before.
That we're all of.
Not with 3 different streams going at once. So you're able to see it. So just to introduce myself to everybody else, my name is Jeff, and my channel is My Bucket List Day. Katrina?
Our everyday getaway, Chris and I.
Hey guys, Chris with our Everyday Getaway.
And Deb,
And Joel.
and normally our dog Maya, but she's actually back at our RV, but we are chasing our sunshine.
So welcome to this stream, and we're going to have some fun tonight. And we're going to be asking a lot of questions, but first a couple little housekeeping things. We see that you're already doing some of the chats. There's also some super chats and things like that if you guys want to do that on your prospective channel that you're watching. In addition to that, if you have any questions, or I'm sorry, any issues with audio or video, please leave a chat right away. We do have a few people moderating this for us and helping us out. A little shout out to Charlie Grace Adventures. She's
Thank
helping
you,
us out
Charlie.
here.
Thank
Charlie
you.
helped us get this set up on what is this thing?
StreamYard.
StreamYard or something like that. So we can all make this work. So again, shout out to Charlie.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. In fact,
What's up, Jim?
Yep.
cheers to you, Charlie.
Charlie,
All right.
salute.
Team drink.
Team drink.
Team drink.
Team
Do you
drink.
have your
Sometime.
margaritas?
There's going to be a lot of team drinks tonight, so that's just how we roll.
Yeah. In fact, since we all met this last several days, that's all we've been doing.
It's crazy. You
I
guys
don't know
have
about
never-
all.
if you guys have never been to TTO,
Well,
it's awesome.
Yeah. Jeff left for a day, so we didn't even get together. We stayed in our RVs and cried because we missed him so much.
So sad.
So
But we do want to also thank our friends TJ and Red who are moderating on our channel, and they're loving Life Hitched Up. So thank you guys, and we owe you margaritas or a beer. I know you guys like beer. So,
I hope so.
but our friends Bill and Deanna just said that maybe we should call Maya, and she could maybe be our tech support and help Chris out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris needs a lot of help with tech support. I need a lot of
Hey,
help with
Dave.
everything.
Glad you found us.
We have just so you guys know, I'm trying to watch the comments down here plus up there, so I may have to,
All right.
watch.
Well,
Right.
we see Red Jaguar 100's in the house. Hey, hi Herb and Mary.
all right. So, and Charlie's helping out moderating on mine, so she's gonna take a look at all your comments and flash them up on the screen as we get into the Q&A time. So I'm going to kick off the whole questionnaire if that's all right.
Yeah,
Yep.
do it.
The very first question is, what's the greatest part of being a full-timer? Joel, Deb, you want to start that one?
Well, definitely the freedom, for sure.
Oh, and I would say that the ability, we've been to 21 states and we've seen things that we would never would have gotten to if we weren't full timers. And then our number one thing though is all the amazing people we've met on the road.
Yeah.
It's really made our heart happy. All the people we've met of all walks of life, and I've just learned so much.
Yeah, and whether it's through the channel or just at the campground, walking around or riding your bike or whatever, you get to meet great people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. Absolutely.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
went.
we're all going to agree. It's the freedom. Without a doubt, it's the freedom, and by far the best thing is meeting people.
The friendships made.
Yes, you guys
Yeah.
are incredible, amazing. It's been fantastic. We met everyone here. We met on the road, and it's been working. It's been great.
It's been awesome.
I can tell a lot of people that are leaving comments. A lot of these people are people that we met on the road that we wouldn't have known
Right, yeah.
otherwise.
Hey,
Yeah.
Journey's End.
So So
Hey,
for,
Jeff and Tina. Adventuring with Jeff and Tina. Hi.
so for me, I would say I kind of echo both of those. But I really enjoy seeing some things that I probably would have never seen before in some of the little towns, and some of the things are off the beaten path. But even like in Zion or in Glacier or things like that, you see all the big, beautiful vistas and stuff like that. But what you don't see is some of the smaller things.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of appreciation of seeing the things that you don't commonly see or hear about. Like there's a trail in Glacier that we found that nobody ever talks about, but it's a fantastic trail. It's about 4 miles long. It's not that bad, and you went along the whole river there, so it's beautiful.
Awesome.
So those types of things is what I really appreciated.
Yeah, we like talking to the locals and finding the local joints, and
Yeah.
you say the off the beaten path, and
Yeah.
supporting the local businesses for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been awesome. And then, of course, as I said, I echoed. I would have never met these fine folks if it wasn't for just coming to an RV park and just meeting you guys. Now, ironically, we just all ran into each other. Well, you guys knew each other from before.
Yes.
We did.
Yeah.
But I didn't know these folks until
The show. We met
the
at
show. Yeah.
Yep. We met at
Well,
the
we-
Camp RV show.
We subscribed to your channel a while ago. So when we saw you, we were like, hey, there's Jeff.
And I
From, you know,
appreciate that.
Yes.
And yeah, that's funny because as YouTubers, we're kind of subscribed to pretty much all the other
Right.
A
YouTubers.
lot. A
Yeah.
lot.
And we
A lot.
meet online, which is normally frowned upon.
It's no. I did sensitive crimes and internet crimes against children for years, and I've always encouraged people never meet strangers online.
Yeah,
And now-
exactly. That's all we
That's
do.
all we do.
That's all we do now. So thank you, everyone. And we did
Yeah.
just get a question for Chris and Katrina.
What's that?
Someone just asked us, "Where's Tucker?"
Tucker's sleeping.
Tucker is in the rig chilling out and, not too happy because he can't be with me at all times. So, and where's Maya? Maya's over at the rig
Maya's
too.
in the
Yeah.
rig.
We took her for a long walk today, and now she wants nothing more than to sit in the air conditioning.
See, Tucker's the opposite. He wants nothing more than to come out and hang out, and be here with us. So, if we brought him in Jeff's rig, he would just shed everywhere, and I'm not going to do that. So, but what was it? What was the one question you had?
Yeah. One of our subscribers on YouTube had asked us, and this is a great question.
Okay.
Especially for this group.
What is our go-to cocktails while sitting around a campfire?
Wow.
Anything that's free. If it's free, it's my go-to.
Mine is whatever I've got on board,
Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. it's pretty
Whatever
good.
you want to bring when
or
you
what
see
my
us.
neighbor has.
Right.
Oh,
Ours
that's
are
great.
brandy old fashions.
Yeah, hands down, Brandy Old Fashions. And hey, Rochelle and Kim, and you can vouch for us and put it in the comments. Brandy Old Fashions are on the campfire, #1 for
Yep,
Wisconsin.
For sure.
Which also,
Yeah.
Jeff is actually from Wisconsin and has a Green Bay Packer tattoo on his calf. Show your leg. Show your. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not going to pull down my pants.
Oh my gosh.
So James Bate, am I pronouncing your last name right? He says, I can't wait to hit the road with my wife. I have a big appointment tomorrow to see what's up. And if I'm going to be able to hit the road, so as soon as I can, I'll see you guys out there. Absolutely look for all of us.
Yeah.
Don't ever hesitate to reach out to every
Right.
single one of us. One of the great things about this lifestyle is RVers are just good, decent, kind, compassionate people and willing to hang out and, enjoy the experience. So
Well,
Yeah.
and Jim just asked, where are we? So we need to tell him where at.
Well,
Oh,
Oh, I
in
forgot about
we're
Orlando.
right here.
We're in
we're right
Orlando.
here. Where are
The
you?
TTO in Orlando.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, TTO in Orlando.
Yep.
And hands down, this is amazing Thousand Trails.
It's very
Yeah,
nice.
it's probably one of the better ones in the country.
yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt, it is worth it. If you're a Thousand Trails member, put this in your schedule. I know it could be, maybe trying to get rid. This is without a doubt in our 1 year traveling with Thousand Trails, the best Thousand Trails by far.
Especially in the new or the old section.
Yeah.
You'll get that if you ever research
Unless
that.
you have children,
Right.
you want to be over
Yeah.
in the older section
in the
because
field.
they like to play and it's like a big playground.
So
And
real
they
quick,
should.
we talked to a guy today who has a lot of experience here. He's been here many times before. Mike was telling us you'd be surprised the number of people who want to stay in the family section. He goes, on any given night, there could be as many as like 100 kids, and they're out there just having a blast, having a great time. So if you have kids or even grandkids and you like that environment, the kids section is where you want to go.
And this is a big park. I think it's 1,100 and something sites.
Wow. I realized that was
It's a really, really big park.
We did just have a question on if we are Thousand Trails members or do we just all have the passes. And we want to tell you, but you're going to have to watch our next Sunday's video for our answer on that.
All right, so Charlie's asking us, how many months has everyone been?
Traveling full time.
Thank you.
Just
Sorry,
Charlie.
I can't see real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a full membership
We do have
TTO.
full membership,
Right.
TTO, right?
and you have a pass?
I have whatever they call that
The,
thing.
the
Zone
zone
pass,
pass.
The
yeah.
zone, yeah.
All
So,
the memberships are so.
but we'll let you all in because it's on the live, but we did have a zone pass. We were trying that out and we did just upgrade to the basic elite. But we are going to have our full video out next Sunday with all that information. We have been on the road now full time since October 2021. So it's been about a year and 5 months for us.
And I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary on the 10th of March.
Okay, and we just hit a year in December, the end of December of 2021. So we are just over a year.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's been great.
Yeah.
It absolutely has.
And
Yeah.
I
They
just,
still consider us newbies
yeah.
by
I'm
far.
like, we don't know what we're doing, and you can all laugh at us all the time on all the mistakes and stuff that we
I
make.
think that's true for even the seasoned ones. We
Yeah.
sometimes act like we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we don't.
Yeah.
We're not seasoned, but we don't.
Yeah.
No, absolutely
We've
not.
seen some of the other channels out
Okay.
there that make the same mistake.
So I know we're jumping around all over the place, but that's kind of cool. I love that spontaneity of it. I don't mind that or whatever. But real quick, retired road trippers asked us real quick, as YouTube content creators, what do you guys think about shorts? And
Ooh.
real quick, for those of you who don't know,
That's a scary.
shorts are anywhere from 10 to 60-second little clips. It's like TikTok, but it's YouTube version of TikTok. So what do you think?
I like the idea. I have to get my mindset into start thinking about recording shorts.
Okay.
I haven't done that yet. And somebody said, just take all the content you've got and grab some stuff and make a little short out of it, which I guess I could do that. I just haven't taken the time to sit down and do it. But I am planning to do more of that.
What do you guys think?
Joel?
You can take that one.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
you do all of the video editing and everything,
Yeah.
so he doesn't do any of it. I had experimented with shorts for a month. I think we have about 40 up on the channel, but we had so many messages from longtime followers, subscribers of ours that they didn't care for them. And I can tell you, I didn't care for making them either because I want to put out quality content, and it's hard to tell a story in 15 to 30 seconds. And then a lot of the comments that I got on ones that kind of took off, they were mean people, and
Yeah.
it was very negative. And we're obviously about finding your own sunshine and having a good time, and that's not the type of community that we personally both of us don't want. So I have decided that we're not doing many shorts on our channel, but we will do reels, short funny stuff, and content related to our YouTube channel on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay, I can make this real quick and short. I hate them, refuse to do them. I want nothing to do with
Not
it.
happening.
I want nothing to do with TikTok. I think it's detrimental to the well-being of the country as a whole. That's just my opinion. If you like shorts,
Amen, brother.
knock yourself out. Go for it. I refuse to participate in shorts. I'm not going to sell my soul
If
to
you,
do shorts just to get more subscribers.
He'll
I'm not.
wear them, but that's all he'll do.
and if you don't want the truth, don't ask
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, I'll
He's just
tell
gonna
you my
how it
opinion.
is.
And I'm
Don't
sorry.
ask if you don't
I'm
wanna
sorry
hear
if you're a content creator and you disagree. And I think
Yeah.
once again, if you as a content creator, you guys, if that's your thing, go for it. Knock yourself out. And I understand the appeal and the allure of wanting to do shorts because it's a quick way to get subscribers. But I'm telling you, in my opinion, they will not be there for your community. So I will not.
We'd
do it.
rather have a community.
I'd rather have a
Yeah.
We'd
community.
rather meet you guys, get to know you guys, and hang out with you guys. So we're not going to.
Yeah, so
Right,
it's not
and-
from us.
If I can build on that whole community
Would
thing,
you?
I would.
Please
I
do.
will.
Thank you.
We have learned, I think all of us have kind of realized that all of you who watch, you may know me or you may know Katrina and Chris and you may know them, but all in all, we find that the community kind of watches all of us. So we all share the community, and we meet so many of you out and about. And that was a question I've got to ask you guys. But it's funny when we meet you guys out in an RV park, and they say, "Oh yeah, I saw Joel and Deb, and so they follow them as well. So it's kind of fun to see that.
Yeah, I mean, the RV content creator group as a whole are also all amazing people.
Yeah.
There isn't a channel or whatever that I would say don't watch them.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I would ask you, those of you who are watching RV YouTube content creators and have been watching, ask yourself this: are you watching them because they've done shorts, or did you watch them because they had long form content and you got to know them? You felt like you were along with them on their journey and their trip, and that's how I connected with them. So that's the way I tend to go. Long form.
Yeah, and I just see Endless RVing just popped in.
Hey guys,
Hey,
MJ and Izzy, what's up?
Hey guys.
But also, Rick and Darcy, I'm not going to forget when you're going full time because it's my birthday. I see you're going in 2025, but July 26th, it's my birthday.
Awesome.
So I can't wait for you to go full time, and I will not forget that.
Very
I
good.
won't forget that. I won't forget what you did. T Squad, thanks. Sorry about the confusion with the other one. I apologize, Angelo, and
Thank you for stopping in, though.
Pazan.
Yay.
Pazan. I can't wait to see you get back. Take the rig out of storage. I'm assuming it's in storage. Take it out of storage. Get on the rig because we love you guys. We watch you guys, and you guys have been an inspiration for us. You really have.
And we got to yell out to Barb and Laurie Speecher. Just joined.
Awesome.
Hello.
Oh, hey. How is
Hey guys.
I'm like, put in the comments below how the where are we going? The or not Myrtle Beach. Fort Myers Beach RV park. How is it?
Oh,
Let
that's
us
right.
know.
That's where they went.
Yeah.
Yeah, T Squad, real quick. Katrina and I are going to be in the Carolina Pines, Father's Day,
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So if by any chance you're up in that area or we're close by, we'd love to meet you guys, hang with you guys, have a few cocktails, what have you, break some bread. So just let us know, and we would love to, because you're one of the channels that I'm dying to meet. I got to meet you, hang out with you, because we're paisans. That's what we do. We hang out.
Okay.
Well, July 20th.
He scares everybody else. So.
July 20th.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I scared somebody.
Kimberly,
I scared
I
somebody
see
who
that
has a
you
channel.
are signing off, but thanks for joining us. Appreciate you joining.
Yeah. Someone says they only watch dog shorts.
Oh.
Well, there's
Okay.
plenty of them out there, so
Yeah,
they're going to keep you busy for a long time.
They can be entertaining.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. Those are the midnight ones. You can't fall asleep and
Right.
start watching the shorts.
Jeez.
Someone just asked if Joel fell asleep outside because of his nice tan lines. No, Tom, he just keeps walking. We're doing the 50-mile challenge with Maya for February, and he's been walking outside wearing his sunglasses, and he's got this beautiful.
It's the lighting in here.
The raccoon. That's it. The
Yeah, it's
raccoons.
a light.
Hair and makeup didn't show up before we went by.
So Jay Trot said he's going on the road for 15 months. I'm
Nice.
telling you, man, you're going to love
Love
it.
it.
Just go in with the right attitude. No worries. Take it easy. You're going to love it. Take your time. It's great, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest decisions I've made in recent years.
Go slow and embrace the fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
For us, the only bad thing is being away from our family and our grandkids.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Just
that's
just be the days we're going to be
yeah.
there. Sorry.
Okay, I will. Yeah. So
And just be prepared. Shit's gonna break.
Yeah. We just finally, I said, we haven't updated anybody yet, but I said 2 months we lived with our one slide, and
Yeah.
it's fixed now. It's like, I almost did cartwheels in the bedroom because I had so much room.
And those of you that see my channel, see my videos, you've known all the slide issues I've had. And I've got another video coming that's going to give you an update on all of that and the potentially cracked frame
Oh, I hope not.
and all that kind of stuff.
you know, we've had a couple issues. We have, but I think we've actually had more health issues than we did
We've
RV
had-
issues, which is another thing
Yes.
that can happen to you guys. So make sure
Yeah.
you're prepared. When you guys decide to go on the road, make sure you have the insurance and
Yes.
you plan accordingly, because we didn't expect it. And since we've been on the road, we've been hit with a lot of health issues. So
That's what we've had since we
Yeah.
got the road.
more than
Yes.
mechanical. We've had a couple of mechanical issues. Don't get me wrong, but we've had issues more. We've had more issues with health. So
So what you're saying is your RV's more reliable than you?
Right now, yes. Right now, yes. I'm breaking down, man. I'm breaking down. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
Well, and thanks to that, we now have flight insurance.
There you
So
go.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Which is something else. Those of you who are going full time, look into that. You can get a good, decent plan. And you may not think you need it, but if you're out in the middle of nowhere and the hospital in the area can't take care of you, they're gonna have to fly you somewhere, and it's expensive. And we can tell you. Can we tell them the price for us? Is that okay?
Sure, go for it.
The original bill to fly me from
Durango to
Durango to Colorado, $90,000. $90,000, and that was on a
one
jet.
way.
That was one way on a
Was
jet.
that first class?
Oh, it was first class, baby. It was nice. It was a nice plane ride. Don't get me wrong, but that was a $90,000 bill that the charity organization knocked it down to 40 something.
Yeah.
And now our insurance company is in the process of dealing with that. So I think we're going to be okay as far as our insurance, but keep that in mind. That could happen.
It's, pricey.
I just want to quick say hi to the Kelly family and Lynn. Hi. But two people have now commented they wish a lot of channels would make short channels besides have your full length
Separate it.
and separate it.
Yes.
You know who's really smart and did that is Ian MJ from
Yeah.
LSRV.
Yeah, they have.
So I said a lot of channels are starting to do that because short viewers like to watch shorts.
Yeah.
Long content viewers like to watch that. So it does make sense to make separate channels.
So we just got a
Absolutely.
question from Scott. He asked, does anybody travel with a motorcycle? Well,
No.
in this crew, no, but you see many
Yeah.
RVers
Yes.
travel with motorcycles.
A lot.
Lots of toy haulers out there, and even some RVers that have trailers or a rack in the back of their
Yep.
RV
Yeah.
haul motorcycles.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a very popular thing.
Does it say Jeff?
Yes.
What's that say?
You talking about entering the
Routing
Jeff and
one
Tina?
says Jeff.
Jeff,
Jeff. Up Route 611 LOL.
up Route 611.
Jeff. Maybe he's talking to another Jeff on there.
Yeah.
Jeff, up Route 611 LOL.
Darcy, I am so happy to hear that your birthday also is July 26th. I have to say, fabulous people were born on that day. That's a team drink right there.
Any reason to have a drink, I'm all for it. And
Yeah,
guys,
exactly. And I gotta
just-
get more.
just so you know, I'm just kidding. I joke around, so don't take me serious. It's not like I'm sloshed 24 hours a day. More like,
All right.
like 20 hours a day.
Jeff,
78 hours a
Jeff
day.
needs a refresher. So I got a question coming up.
Yeah.
While you're getting the refresher, you can think about this answer and then come back and inform everyone what
She's
your
pretty
answer
much
is.
telling you to go.
Oh,
I'm
go
just saying,
now.
you know,
Get rid
the
of you.
I'm gonna get
question
another
is,
cocktail.
Jeff's buying next round.
what made you decide to go full time?
You want me to answer that? or you
Yes,
can?
would you? Yes, please. Thank you.
We started out part-timing, and then we fell down that rabbit hole of watching all the RV channels. They inspired us. I wanted to go full. I knew I was getting close to retirement, and I wanted to go full-time. Katrina was apprehensive. I had a health issue with cancer. After that, Katrina had a change of heart and said, let's go ahead and do it. Let's make it happen. So I'm kind of just giving you the short version. And that's basically what drove us to full-time. I always wanted to do it, but it wasn't until I was diagnosed with cancer that Katrina said, okay, let's do that. And that's a familiar story throughout the RV community. You'll find that a lot.
Life is too short.
Absolutely.
My turn.
Not yet. You just got your drink. Sit down, relax. You're good.
Cheers.
Oh, team drink again. Just
All right.
got more.
Yeah,
Oh
team
my
drink.
goodness gracious.
Yeesh.
Okay.
All right.
Woo,
Answer the question.
okay.
All right. Both my parents, my mom passed away 8 years ago and had a lot of health issues and passed away at 64 years old. My dad now is in a wheelchair full time, and they had always planned on traveling and doing the whole entire East Coast up to Canada and visiting friends and stuff. And they always inspired us to do whatever we can to get out and travel. And we had been out to dinner with some friends, and the wife ended up saying to the husband, hey, or saying to us, he has the dumbest idea in the entire world. He wants to buy an RV when we retire and travel around the United States. isn't that stupid? And we're like, well, she's clearly mad about it. So we said, I'm like, yeah, that's weird. We literally got back in the car on our way home and we're both like, that sounds amazing. And we started planning that. So
Yeah.
I said, full-time life, it is. It's absolutely amazing. You do so many things that you wouldn't when you're stuck in a sticks and bricks, which is your house. There's things that you never even did in your own backyard.
Right.
Now we get to do it all the time.
That's right. Me, I was sitting in the house, working from home, and COVID. There were some rumors of COVID and something coming, but we weren't sure. And I thought, I want to get back on the road. My daughter had already gone off to college, and I had come back to Florida full time, and I was just getting bored sitting in the house doing all the work. And I'm like,
I saw Jim.
I could be traveling around the country doing the same thing. Why don't I go ahead and do it? So I did. And then COVID hit, and then it made it a little difficult, but that was fine. I still traveled around, and that was awesome. I do have one question I got to jump on here. John was asking, because I bring this up because I know we all talked about this the other night. Do you guys ever plan on going up to Alaska, spending a month or so up there?
Yes.
Yes.
Giddy up.
Yes.
In fact, we all talked about maybe getting together and all kind of the caravan up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that is definitely on the plan, John.
Yeah, I think, John, I don't know, I can't speak for every RVer, but just talking to them, that seems to be the creme de la creme of bucket list RV travels is Alaska.
Yeah.
So, yes, most definitely. Katrina and I talked about it many times, and it would be awesome.
We're definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
And if I can jump in bucket list, for those of you that aren't watching and don't know my channel, I've started something new this year, and that is I am, instead of doing my bucket list items, which I've done a lot of them, I'm inviting you to tell me what your bucket list is. And whatever that might be, if it's something that sounds a lot of fun, I'm going to reach out to you and say, let's go do your bucket list. And in many cases, I might help pay for that for you. So, and in addition to that, if you know anybody that is maybe suffering from some illnesses or things like that, that had a bucket list but wasn't quite, or now can't do it, or is financially impaired to maybe do that.
Right.
Why is he laughing at me?
I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm
Comments
sorry. I
about
apologize.
them.
I am so sorry. I
Anyway,
apologize. I can't help
Go
it.
to my website, mybucketlistday.com. There at the bottom of the page there on the front page. Click the button to fill out the form. Tell me what your bucket list is, and we just may go do that bucket list.
That's
But
awesome.
I apologize
That's
to Jeff, but when you guys write comments that are hilarious, you got a lot of nerve because you're gonna make me laugh. Just get this. So retired road tripping says, appreciate all the info on shorts. However, I was asking where you all located now since everyone is wearing shorts. Question interest in TCO.
Oh my
I'm
gosh!
so sorry. I'm
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to share how much he hates shorts.
I
not
saw.
these shorts.
I thought I saw where he said, "What's your opinion on shorts?" And right away, I went into content creator mode.
Well, we all thought
And
the
then-
same thing.
And then real quick, Jim Estelle says, and Jim throw me under the bus. He goes,
Yeah.
Chris doesn't drink much. He gave me a bottle of peach crown that was half full. Just
As
saying.
a gift. That was
That's a
your
gift. Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
Well, it was a long trip to give it to him.
It was.
I had nothing else to give. Here you go. You can have a bottle.
Yeah.
Half
No, that's not
full.
true. I told that to you. That was Jim's, and he said, Jim won't mind. I just have a little.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
But as far as regular shorts go, awesome.
That's what we live in.
No snow.
Well, that's what we're
Great
doing.
game.
We're
Yeah.
chasing that weather,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
worth it.
And we're
Yeah.
chasing that sunshine.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I try to stay between 70 and 80 degrees. Don't always
Nice.
succeed at that, but that's
Nice.
the goal.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Hi, let's see. Hi, Mike, and Andy and Dan are on here, and
Hey.
they just asked when we're coming back to Port Mansfield.
Well, we're kind of heading that way next winter.
Yeah, so you never know. We might just show up on your doorstep.
Yeah.
And I just got to do another shout out. In fact, cheers to
Oh,
Charlie.
cheers.
Charlie,
Charlie,
yep.
thank you. Charlie is.
Charlie.
We've been
Awesome.
noticing that Charlie is actually helping on all
All
three
three
channels
channels.
simultaneously.
Yes.
So you are a rock star, Charlie.
Can I say hi real quick to a few people?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I wanted to tell the rowdy one, Ralph Hattenberg, Jim Estelle, Crafty Traveler, G-Man, Monty and Barb, Milkways, Dave Welberg. I hope I pronounced it all right. Rowdy one was Jay Trott, Andrea Harrington, Jess Red. I'm sorry, Adventuring with Jeff and Tina. I just want to make sure I say hi to all of you guys, acknowledge you. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. It's very kind of you. We really appreciate it.
Hi, Melody. We met you and your husband. We all ran into us three. You never got to meet Katrina. While we're at
that's
Peace
right.
River.
Yeah.
Where we're out on the trail.
Next time.
Yes,
Next
it's Melody and Bob. Oh,
Journey's End just asked, what editing software do we all use?
I use Final Cut Pro.
because we have no money, I use free version of DaVinci Resolve 18. It's free. That's the best I can
And
do.
it works. It works.
It does work. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It does
So
the job.
good.
And we had been using iMovie up to about 6 months ago, and now we switched to Filmora, and it's the paid version.
And I
And
only know that because I saw the bill come through.
Joel is heavily involved in content creation,
Right.
editing,
yeah,
and everything that has to do with the YouTube channel.
I
Yeah.
feel your pain.
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
He does so much for the channel.
he does. He's him and Maya are the eye candy.
So just so you know, real quick
We're
about
going
DaVinci.
downhill.
No, they're the moods, the muse, or whatever they call
Yeah.
it.
Just so you know, real quick about DaVinci Resolve 18, they have a free version. That's why I picked it. Also, my niece, who's an aspiring film director, told me that that's a good program to go with. Many people who work in the Hollywood or the TV industry will also use DaVinci Resolve. I'm sure they use the higher grade version, but so I got her advice, and she said it's a good editing software to use.
Yes.
So it's pretty good.
But sadly, Final Cut Pro is not cheap.
Oh yeah. That's why I didn't pick it. I mean, I would, but
It's
that's why I didn't
It's
pick it.
amazing, but it's
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
It's above our pay grade.
Yep. So I got
Yeah.
another question from Janice Davis. Hi. Has anyone ever considered work camping or being work campers?
That's working at an RV park.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
Or-
or a national park, something that
Yeah.
you end up you get basically, from my understanding of it, you get your site for free and then you work at the
And
campground.
you have to stay there that whole season type of thing.
Maybe a
Sometimes
month,
they pay also.
maybe.
Yeah.
I said it just depends.
I hadn't considered it because I like to move around too much.
Yeah.
So it would be unfair to them to
Yeah.
take a.
You want to answer that?
We've joked we're gonna go do the beet harvest all together.
Oh, that's not happening.
If you guys haven't
No.
heard about it, you need to check into that. That's
I would
insane.
go to the one in South Dakota though.
Well-
The winery,
Yeah, it's
the
100%.
brewery.
No, it's
I would do that.
is it Harvard? Well, okay. I would never consider it until we met Ken and Pam from the
Roadsmiths?
the Roadsmiths.
Right.
We met them at a winery, and it's a distillery. Well, we found out that they have like 15 sites, camper sites, full hookups.
Right.
You can work there as a work camper, and you're working in the winery, and it's a beautiful winery, very nice. So you're not working at a campground, but you can work there,
You don't
and
get your site for free though.
but
It's
you
a
get a
couple.
discount.
It's like a couple $100 a month,
It's cheap.
but you're right
That's
there. You don't have to work every day. I think some of them working like 2 days a week, and it wasn't even 8-hour days. And I mean, who doesn't want to?
I can't remember the name of it.
And
And here's
I
the
mean,
thing
come
about
on.
it. It's in a
Yeah.
beautiful area. It's in the Black Hills. So you may
Beautiful.
work 20 hours a week. You're paying
not
a
that
low
much.
rate, and then you on your free time you can go out and explore Black Hills, and they're adjustable. They'll allow you to do what, month, 2 months, 3 months, for as long as you want. So they won't lock you in for the entire 4, 5, 6
Season.
months. Yes. So
We would definitely do that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was I've never considered it until we got there, and I'm like, you know what, I can hang out at this place for a month or
Too
two.
nice.
It'd be pretty cool.
We would consider doing one if we were in one of the national parks
Near
too,
or in it. Yeah.
and doing something like that where you could actually be doing something
Yeah.
for the national park system as well, or trying to make improvements and stuff like that. I think
Yeah,
would
that
be
might
amazing.
be fun.
Yeah.
For a month or so. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Or less.
Okay, so I have a question. Can I,
Yeah.
Okay, this is from Rick Bumeter. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Rick. I apologize. What do you recommend for a good travel planning tool? We struggle the most with determining our next destination. Thank you.
oh, absolutely, hands down, all I use is RV Life Pro Trip Wizard. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
Me too. That's my go-to.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
it does a nice thing where you put in your start point and then you can put in your end point and then set your radius of travel and pull up all certain points and campgrounds within a certain driving period. We only like to travel like an on average 3 to 4 hours or 500 or that, and then it sets a distance and it's like 300, 250 or something. But you get these radius things and then you can pick your points along the way.
Yep.
And I said it has been phenomenal as we don't like to travel very long. 3 hours is perfect.
That's the 3-3-3 rule.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's the 3. In case you don't know it, it's what, Joel, 3 day.
3 hours,
300 miles, and be there by 3.
Right.
Right.
By 3.
And that's a good rule to go by. I'm telling you, you don't want to come in a campground late if you don't have to.
No,
I think
that's not
RV
good.
Trip Wizard is great. There are many times when Katrina and I will just wing it. We're going to go from point A to point B, and we figure out how long it's going to take us, and then we'll stop at places after 3, 4, 5 hour drives, and we'll look for a place in that area like a Harvest Hose or a Cracker Barrel. And that's pretty much how we do it. But we have RV Trip Wizard as well. So yes, it is a good tool. It's a very good tool to
The
use.
shameless plug, I think at the bottom of all of our descriptions, we've got a link to RV Trip Wizard. So click on any of those links on whatever channel you're on. You can get right into that.
Yeah.
In fact, there's a little discount if you click one of those links as well. So you can go right from there.
Someone, let's see who asked this. Where'd it go?
Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up button on all the
Oh,
channels.
yeah.
Make sure you guys hit
yeah.
the thumbs up button. It really helps out our channels.
And
Yes,
subscribing.
And subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
if you haven't already.
Everybody.
Correct.
But the comments and the thumbs up
Yeah.
really helps the algorithms on these lives.
Bill and Deanna from Living the Silver Life asked
Hey, guys.
how many miles we have left with the 50 miles with walking with Maya.
We're over.
We're over. So, but we have 2 days to go, and we're not stopping.
Yeah, I think we're right around 58 or so, maybe.
Yeah, we're
Awesome.
overachievers. But then Journey's End asked any suggestions on health insurance plans on the road.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one because everybody's situation's
Because
different.
everybody's
Yeah,
situation is
whether
different.
they're getting
Yeah.
something from being retired and get it at work, or they got other things. That's a tough one, and it's very individual.
Yeah.
We're purchasing ours through the healthcare.gov
And
because we're, for those of you who don't know, we're both retired law enforcement officers, and neither of us got any health insurance through other companies, so we had to get it on our own.
on our own, and we get it through the marketplace.
Right.
Okay. And you guys, you get yours or insurance from.
My union. Yes, I still have. I'm a retired union member, so I stayed on the union plan that I've had my entire time. So I had the option of opting out and then buying my own, but buying our own would have been more expensive than staying on the current plan. So everything I have is through the union membership. Yep, our insurance. So and it's pretty good, very good.
You got the thumbs up from
I have a
Katrina
unique
on that
plan.
answer.
You have
It's
what?
called a unique plan called self-insured
Okay.
with a catastrophic policy. That's it.
Okay.
And so if anything catastrophic happens, I'm okay. But all the other little stuff and the makeups, I just pay out of pocket.
Well, with a lot of insurance these days, there's such a big deductible that.
Well, it was so
It's kind of the
expensive
same
per
thing.
month with this huge deductible. I'm like, I did the math. I'm like, well, I could get screwed up pretty good and still be cheaper to do it myself.
Right.
You know, unless it's really
Okay.
bad.
So I hope that helped, but it is a tough one because everybody's situation. is
So
Yeah.
let's recommend some awesome places to go instead.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of parks, RV parks or campgrounds or anyone.
Ooh.
So if it's an RV park, our favorite is Carolina Pines.
No.
It's not?
No, it's not.
I love that one.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Carolina,
So it's
Carolina
Halloween
Pines.
Chris is
Okay,
telling Katrina how
I'll
to
go to
think
Carolina
now.
Pines and you can go to
Oasis RV Resort in Las Vegas.
no. There's
No.
not so much
Vegas,
to do there.
baby.
No
Awesome.
way.
Oh, it's fantastic.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, Carolina Pines is nice. Very nice. We're going to be there in June. But
Really
the
nice.
Oasis RV Resort, if you're ever out in Vegas, it's a gated community. Just very nice. Level lots, all concrete. It's just a fantastic resort. If you're out that way, go. You'll
That
love it.
is nice.
You'll love it. It's-
Sorry.
it's
Team
awesome.
Katrina on that
Well,
one.
Carolina RV Resort is more of a. It's great. I love it, but it's more of a family-oriented
I mean,
place.
they have
Whereas-
they have live music. They have all. I mean, I could go on for hours. Come on.
No,
Come on.
it is. It depends on
Not
like
wrong.
like I said, if it's a great family place, take your kids. You'll have a blast. We love it. We've been there multiple times, and we will continue to go back. But Oasis RV Resort in Vegas is just fun.
Okay, how about you guys?
I would say Jamaica Beach RV Resort in Galveston, Texas.
It had a
So
really
nice.
it had a really great feel, great atmosphere as a community. They were holding happy hours Fridays, potlucks on Mondays. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's team drink
And
time.
they had several pools and hot tubs, and
Yeah.
I mean it was.
See, I got it. See, yeah, there you go. Carolina Pines. I know, right?
And then our second would probably be Alsatian in outside of San Antonio.
Yeah, that was super
Although it
nice.
was expensive part, but it was really nice.
And one you can't go to that we gotta say is Black Creek Lodge
Right.
in Fairchild, Wisconsin. But it's private and you have
Yeah.
to actually have a permanent site
You
there.
have to know somebody.
But
So,
So hold on.
I'm sorry.
Who's
I
gonna answer?
apologize. I'm sorry.
First of all, I'm going to jump in and say it's not so much an RV park, but if you guys haven't done it yet, kind of my favorite places in the country is Zion National Park and Glacier National Park. They're breathtaking places. I've been there twice at each, and I want to go back again and again and again because you just can't see it all in a week or two.
And you should.
we've never been to either
No.
of those. So.
And so it's got to be on your
Well, okay.
go-to list.
Which one would you? If I force you to pick one, you have to
Number
pick one. Because I agree with you. The top two. Those are our top two.
Come
Which
on.
one are you going to pick?
I'll go with Glacier.
Me too.
I'll go with Glacier.
Yes.
Agreed.
Now, RV park.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't.
RV
Yep.
park, I'm going to have to say one not too far from here, Margaritaville.
Okay.
That's a great, great place. But then I'd say probably the top one I've experienced, and I'm going to get the name wrong. It's down in the Keys. It's called Shore RV Park, I believe it is. It's very small. It's only about 20 RV sites. But to give you an idea what it is, when the person checks out of the site, they have a crew that comes in and maintains and manicures the place down to the tiniest little weed coming through the stones. They pull it. They trim the hedges in between each one. They rake the rocks. They rake the sand every day. The thing is first class all the way, but very expensive.
Do they
Well,
spray,
I
do they spray for no seams?
I don't think
That's an
those
issue
teams
for
are
me.
allowed because
They're
they can't
not
afford to be in.
That sounds like Fort Wilderness. Disney's the same way.
Oh,
with
it's
those
way
kids.
better than Fort Wilderness.
Okay.
This place is unbelievable.
So
So that's the RV parks.
I have a question from Jim and Sue Finistad. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Which Thousand Trail memberships do you have?
I know
Yeah.
you're not going to ask me this.
I'm putting her on the spot. I don't know. Katrina handles it. She takes care of all that.
We have the elite.
Elite Basic.
I don't know the name of it.
I've got just the one that it's the basic membership you get when you buy a rig with Trails Collection attached. That's it.
Well, what does our membership allow us to do, real quick? Maybe that might help give them an insight.
Our membership actually allows us to go 7 months out, which is pretty far. And then, for example, we can stay at TTO in Orlando for 3 weeks in prime season. But we do still have the encores are still 60 days out. So we bought it used, and we can still sell it once we want to. So we're on the fence, and we'll see if we keep it any longer. But so far, I mean, it's been fine. I would say at this point we're going to keep it. But
Yeah.
Chris is ready to.
Everybody who knows
Murphy's on the move. How you doing, guys?
they all know that I have a love-hate relationship with Thousand Trails. So
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm sorry, real quick. Venturing with Jeff and Tina wanted to, real quick, what was the health insurance you used, real quick?
it's called self-insured.
Self-insured. All right, I'm
With the
sorry.
catastrophic.
Yeah, I do have a
Ah.
catastrophic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
You want to do a shout out to Blue Ox on the Run.
What's up,
Yeah.
guys?
Hey.
We were with
Wait, hold on. Hey, Gigi.
Well, we just had lunch with them the other day.
Yeah.
And I had a great time. And that would remind us, if you're looking to buy an RV, make sure you get it inspected and check out their channel because they show you what they can find during inspections of RVs, and it's very educational.
Great couple.
Oh my
Awesome
gosh.
couple.
Don Rayleigh, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, asked, was downsizing from your sticks and bricks hard to do?
No.
No, it was stressful when it came down to like the last 2 months trying to get rid of little things. You're opening drawers and you thought you already went through them and we're like, what's going on? But I said that it was so worth it, and there isn't anything that we missed.
Yeah, the only stressful part for us was right at when we had to get out of the house when the house was closing because it was sold. Just meeting that timeline was the stressful part. Not getting rid of anything or downsizing, and actually, it's much better living minimal.
I got rid of pretty much everything. I have a storage locker. It's 5 feet by 5 feet, and all it has is like photos, a great grandmother's chair, and a great grandfather clock that I've had.
Yeah.
Or my great grandfather built in 1918 something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't miss it. I don't miss anything. I think the one thing I may miss is the familiarity. There's a sense of familiarity when you go to your house. So no matter how your day goes, good, bad, or whatever you're going through, you know that you're going to go back to that house, and there's a sense of familiarity and comfort there. I do miss that element, but I don't miss anything else. I don't miss taking care of the house. I don't miss cutting the grass. I don't miss any of that. So that's about it for me. I don't know about you. You miss it?
I don't really miss it.
Yeah.
No.
I think everybody misses family, at times, which is only normal.
And we're gonna say we don't miss our snow shovel.
No.
No.
No, that was one thing we were so excited to
You
throw into
guys
the
up there
dumpster.
in Wisconsin,
And
man.
sorry, everyone that's watching us from Wisconsin right now, seeing us sitting here in our shorts. Joel with his suntan lines. I know you just got
But
a
you
lot of
could be
snow.
here too.
Yeah, that's true.
All are welcome
Yeah.
down here in Florida in the Sunshine State,
That's right.
man. Just
Yeah.
come on down. It's beautiful. It's
It's
great.
gorgeous here. I'm lucky. My family, most of my family and friends are all here in Central Florida. So when I come down here for the winter, it's kind of like coming home.
Oh, that's amazing. Good for you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Question if there would be after.
Cheers for
Oh,
Maryland.
where
everyone.
is everyone's next destination? Where are we headed from here?
Thanks, Dave. Take care.
I'm going to be heading up to Ocala for the Santos Fat Tire Festival for a fun time. And then I'll be heading back here before I head north to Alabama.
Okay, real quick. Yes. West 5, real quick. West 5, you asked, will we be back in Florida next year? Yes. God willing, we'll be back in Florida again this time next year. We'll also do the Tampa RV show. We're going to be in Florida through April. We need to go back to Athens, Texas for the RV Unplugged rally, and that's it. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the RV Unplugged YouTube channel for the RV reality show. The first time they've done a reality show with RVers and YouTube content creators. You guys are going to love it. It's a lot of fun. We had some great couples there. Everybody was fantastic. And then when we leave there, we'll head back to the East Coast and we'll go to Maryland for a little bit. Then we're going to do the Northeast, come back down, go to Tennessee, go to Florida. This time next year, we'll be in Florida, God willing. So,
Exactly.
Joel, where are we going?
Well, because I do so much planning, I know this by heart. We're going to leave here. We're going to go to Fort Myers Beach, Encore Park. And then from there, we're going down to the Florida Keys. Some miracle, we got into Curriehammock State Park due to a cancellation. Then we're going back up by Lake Okeechobee, and then we'll be back here in early April. Then we're going to the Tiffin Rally in Lake Wales in mid-April, and then we start our trek back up to Wisconsin for when there's nice weather. And then next fall, we got into the Albuquerque Balloon Festival, so we'll be going there.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know. We
I'm
are.
so proud of him right now. He actually knows where we're going.
And we're all going to the Hershey RV show, right?
yes.
We are
We'll be
not.
in
You are
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah,
We'll
you'll
be,
be in
we'll
Albuquerque.
be in Albuquerque.
Yeah, the plan is for us to go to the Hershey RV show. That's
Yeah.
the plan right now. But for those of you who
Which is
full-time,
in September.
yeah, for those of you who full-time RV, plans are always changing.
Someone just asked, how long ago did you have to make your reservations in Florida? So 1,000 Trails or whatever, depending upon the membership,
Right.
they made them 7 months ago. We only could do them 4 months in advance, and you could do 60,
2 months, 60 days.
60 days. So I said there is some planning that goes on there. There's some RV parks we stayed for month stays too that I had booked those back in July.
Right.
And keep in mind, for Katrina, you know this better than I do. So state parks in Florida, you can book 11 months out,
It's 12.
12 months, but I thought the residents have more time.
No.
So it's not. Okay. So you need to, wherever you go in Florida, give yourself plenty of time. I don't care if it's a state park, a private park. look into it a year ahead of time.
This is probably the most traveled place in the wintertime for RVers. So everyone who comes to Florida knows this. Book way ahead of time if you can. And in the Orlando area, we have this thing called the Orlando Shuffle. And you basically move around from RV park to RV park, especially Thousand Trails, just because there's no availability at some parts and you got to get out, go find another one. So,
but I will also add that there are a lot of parks out west that are the same way, state parks that we've stayed at. For example, we're going to stay at Gulf State Park in Gulf Shores, Alabama. It's a hard park to get into. You have to plan ahead of time. The Cheyenne Mountain State Park in Colorado Springs, same way. You got to plan like 6 months or more ahead of time. So it's not uncommon that you run into this a year ahead of time making plans.
Right.
So it's just the way it is. The way it goes.
Yeah.
like if you're going out to Glacier or Zion or Yellowstone or Teton, any of those big national parks, during the shoulder months, you better plan that a year in advance because it's going to be very hard to get a place out in those areas.
Shout out to John Sinesi. John Sinesi. Sinesi.
It's all right. Nick Peterson just said, "Nice shorts, Chris." I had to look to see what he
Oh,
said. I started
Nick.
laughing. At
Nick.
least these aren't
Where
the
are
ones.
you?
that-
Nick. Where did you go to the game all right, Nick? Are you
Are you
back?
here?
Yeah.
Where's
Um,
Peggy? Where's Peggy? I don't see her. No.
Maggie, Mike says this is fun. Hope you guys do this again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
then
RV
Our-
Adventures today. I'm sorry to
Yep.
interrupt.
Go ahead.
Just joined. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey guys.
TNT or
Aren't we supposed to
Ying.
drink one of
Hi,
your
we met you
YouTube
guys at the
Oh.
Tampa RV show.
A lot.
But our buddy Herb just asked, how do you guys deal with homesickness? Mary has a touch of it and missing their granddaughters so bad.
Well, we FaceTime
Yeah.
every day with our granddaughters. So that is the best that we can do right now. But then we always make plans that we see them every so many months. So it's still not enough.
Because
But we do that.
Yeah, we know people that crisscross back and forth to go back home to see
Right.
their grandchildren.
Yeah.
We don't have any kids, so we don't have grandchildren, but we still miss our family. And like I said, we go back for all summer.
We even, I try while we're out to FaceTime and show alligators currently to our 4-year-old nephew and 7-year-old niece, Jojo and Max. And he was giggling when we showed him this alligator crossing the street right in front of us the other day.
That was great.
Technology.
That was great.
So I
Technology.
said, and then he's like, "What are they doing?" And my brother said, "Your Uncle Joel and Aunt Deb are crazy." It was quite funny.
Okay, so Melvin Leroy asked the question. This is for all of us. It seems like full-time RVing would be fun and adventurous, but it also seems like there would be a lot of boredom. How do you deal with boredom if you experience it?
For me, I don't experience much boredom. I'm very, very busy working. And if I'm not working, I'm fixing something. Or if I'm not doing that, I'm hanging out with all my new friends, having a lot of fun that way. So I really can't say there's been any boredom.
I would say, as a YouTube content creator, I agree with everything Jeff said. You're really busy
There's so much work
putting
to do.
together your editing. It takes up, and it's like a regular 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
And then you try to squeeze in the days that you can go places and do things. But if I would still do this if I didn't have a channel. If we didn't have a channel,
Sure.
and I got to be honest with you, if I were to stay at a place like TTO, I wouldn't get bored because I know from number one, meeting people and talking to people and hanging out with them, or I'm the type of person that can hang out at the pool or go do something. So
Pickleball.
being retired and enjoying this lifestyle, I just don't
Yeah.
experience any
And
boredom.
there's so
I
much
don't.
to do in
Yeah.
anywhere you go, you just look,
Yeah.
you can find something to do.
Number one thing we do is I Google free things to do in an area. And normally, I mean, we've been finding amazing things. Like I talked about, we just went
That's a
and did
good
this
idea.
free alligator. Well, it wasn't just alligators;
No.
it was wildlife.
Yeah.
But we saw 20 to 30 alligators the other day, and it was a free 11-mile drive. How cool is that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
And you can't go out all the time
No.
and spend money. You can't. You think
No.
a lot of people will think, "Oh my God, you're on the road. You're at an RV park. You're going out every day." It's no different than when you were in your sticks and bricks. There are plenty of days when you just stay in, maybe come out a little bit to cook on a grill or whatever, and you just take care of business and do what you did when you were in your sticks and bricks.
It is still life.
Yes.
So yes, there's going to be days when it's raining outside and you can't do anything, and you just do what you would have done at home. Either go somewhere in your car, or stay in there and watch TV, or play games, or
And that's another.
go meet friends.
Well, that's another thing you don't want to get in. You don't want to get into if you're going to do this full
Yeah.
time. You don't want to get into that vacation mindset where you're constantly on vacation because it's expensive, and after a while, you're just going to burn out.
Yeah.
You didn't go out every day at home
Right.
when you had
No.
your sticks and bricks.
No.
It's the
You
same
can't do it.
way.
It's the same way.
Right.
There's only a
Yeah.
limited amount of money.
That's right.
Did
I
you
mean,
hear
we're
that?
all on a
Did you hear
budget.
what Jill said?
Yeah, he's
Well, I
right.
said for us. I don't know. He's
Oh,
got
no,
all the
she's right.
money.
No. Pierre from Blue Axe on the Run says, "Sell me on the West Coast trip and the Canadian side also. Do you guys want to go to Banff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Last
Yes.
place is Banff for
I
us.
definitely want to go to Banff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to that tea house and I'm having tea.
yeah, that's on
I'll
the
make you some
list.
tea when we get back to
But
it.
it's something you've got to plan ahead of time, and you've got to you've got to make a lot of arrangements and drop things off of your rig before you go there, if you carry those on your rig. So there's a lot of planning in place to go to Banff.
You know what's
Put it
interesting
on the
is that
list.
it's since the first time I saw another channel go there, I'm like, I got to go there. We just talked to someone who went there, and they're like, they didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, they said they didn't like it.
I
Do
know,
you remember who
right?
it was?
No, I don't.
Remember they told us that?
Yeah, I
Remember
do,
that?
my
but
God.
don't
I can't remember who
It
it was, and they were
so
like,
gorgeous.
they were like, it wasn't all that. They
Yeah.
said that where the lake and the hotel and everything is, it's just like touristy. And they said you got to go to some other places farther away. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember.
I don't know, but one crazy Canadian couple or crazy Canadian friends from up in Ottawa
up north.
are on right now, so maybe
Hey, guys.
they've been to Banff.
Yeah.
Oh,
They said to recommend where to go.
Well, if they're from Ottawa,
yeah, you
Yeah.
never know.
Oh,
they're gonna cross. Okay, guys, I'm just going to try to keep lining it up. We have 1 minute more, and we'll be on for an hour.
yeah. Ow.
So we probably should wrap
Guys.
things up a little
That
bit.
was
It's
quick.
been fantastic, man.
So much
I don't
fun.
want to go.
No, I don't
So-
want to go.
No.
I don't want to go.
What I'd like all of you to do is leave a comment. Did you like this format of having multiple YouTube channels all together here like this?
Right? Same room.
If you like this all together, we might just do this
We
again.
might.
And
That's
who
a lot of
knows?
fun.
We'll start a trend with other YouTube
Right.
channels.
Don't forget
Because-
the thumbs up.
Yeah, leave us a thumbs up. That helps us a lot. I don't
Thank
think
you,
any
guys.
other channels have done this before, at least in the RV world.
No one being on the same screen.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert,
Yeah,
real
you know-
quick.
yeah.
Other than the people you're with now, do you meet a lot of other YouTubers?
Yes.
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 And we
Yeah.
met a lot of YouTubers at the
Tampa
Tampa
show.
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 So we did, and people they just
And just even here right
Yeah,
now,
there's a
we're at
lot.
TTO.
Yeah.
and
There's a lot of
Yeah,
a
other
lot of
YouTubers
YouTubers.
Yeah,
hang
I would
out.
say there was probably 130, 150 YouTubers at the show.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then here at TTO, right now, there's
Half a
probably,
dozen to a dozen.
yeah, I'd say about a dozen,
Yeah.
maybe.
Monty and Barb, absolutely. Next time, you better have the cocktails ready and have them flowing and sit back. Yes, I
There's
agree.
a theme.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a kind of a common theme with RVers. There's usually a cocktail nearby.
Right.
Yeah.
Robert, once again, he asked, do you get to keep the e-bikes or do you send them back? We kept them. And real quick, I want to just get on this real quick.
Yeah, go.
People got to understand, as a YouTube content creator, you get inundated with a lot of offers. Most of them are junk. Most of them are crap. Some of them are worth doing, and you can work it out to where, but yes, they reached out to us and exchange of services and whatever. But yes, we do get to keep the bikes, and we gave you an honest review, totally honest about what we thought about
And
the
so
bikes.
far, we very much like our
Yes,
e-bikes.
and e-bikes are great. I don't care.
Yes.
I personally, maybe I should say this. I don't care what you get, whatever. Just go have a good time, have fun,
Yeah,
have fun.
they're a game changer for the RV.
They are. I never
Absolutely.
thought I would be interested in an e-bike until I got one, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fantastic.
And all of you that watch me, you know I do all those e-bikes and all the time. In fact, I got another one coming up. I think you guys are going to like.
Awesome.
That's the next thing on our list.
And I will say that a lot of you have been leaving comments. You love this format of multiple channels all
Yeah,
together.
it's fun.
Nice.
So
John?
maybe we started something here.
John Hoskins says we enjoyed this, but the sound needs to be better. Okay, John, we'll work on that next time. Sorry about that, buddy.
Sorry.
Apologize. This is a new
It's
area.
Deb's fault.
Right.
It's Deb's fault.
Can you tell us what was wrong with the
Yeah,
sound?
we're gonna
Yeah.
blame Tucker,
Yeah, John,
Tucker
actually-
and Maya. They were our IT support, and they never showed up.
Joel's right.
Yeah,
John,
let us
tell
know
us
what-
tell us what was wrong with the sound, buddy. Was it not loud enough? Was it choppy?
Echoing. Yeah.
just let us
Yeah,
know.
We'd like to
So
know
we
what
can
it
learn.
is.
Yep. We can only-
Grady High also says that he loved this multi-channel format as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ever loved it. I'm like, if there's someone that we didn't get to say hi to, we're sorry. The chat stuff was going really fast, but we cannot thank all of you enough for joining in on this live stream. We didn't know if it was going to work out or not.
Yeah.
It was a crazy idea created over
We just-
few
A
cocktails.
few cocktails, man. We were like, hey.
Yeah. And we know this was early. Next time we'll probably do it normal prime
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
here,
all of you are probably wondering, hey, would you shut up so we can go eat dinner?
Yeah.
no, here's a good question. All of you are watching. What do you think
Good job.
is a good time and day to have a
Alive.
live?
Right.
We were friends with the channel that did it on Saturday evenings once a month. What do you think? What day of the week? What time? And we can learn from that.
Yeah, exactly.
All of our channels are, after doing this one time, this was our experiment. We're talking about trying to do lives more often.
Yep.
So I said, let us all know. We'd appreciate it.
We can only learn from you guys.
So
That's right.
Grady said, get all the cameras in the same place. We have the best lighting. I don't know anything about any. That's all. I don't. We got
So that is
everything
the
set
one
up here.
thing. We all have to be running off our own cameras for our own channel.
Right. So it's possible. There's
Right.
literally 3 different cameras
in
going.
3 different,
Yeah, 3 different laptops,
Use.
3 different streams going, and
and a third party's putting them all together, so you're only seeing one screen.
Andy, I do have a personality disorder. You're absolutely correct.
What?
Especially if we have a few drinks. You'll see all kinds of personalities.
It's called the
come out,
fun one.
buddy.
where do you see these guys with a little bourbon in them?
Still, someone just commented about the cameras in the same place. We also cannot do that because what will happen is YouTube will see it as a copyright infringement
Correct.
as the same video is getting put out at the same time and then shut all of us down, which is silly because obviously I'm not going to file a copyright complaint against Jeff. Maybe our Katrina, but definitely Chris. But
John Hoskins says it's a little hard to hear. Muffed is a good word. Your individual show sounds much better. I'm sorry, John. We'll work on that and figure that out. John Sinesi, I agree with you, and that's because you and I were paisans, and we were huge fans of the Motorhome Experiment. Their lives on John Sinesi says Saturdays at 7 p.m. I totally agree with you.
Okay.
And 2 hours.
Next
2 hour
time, what
show,
we'll
right,
try
John?
to do is a Bluetooth mic, maybe closer to all of us, and all of these computers can connect to Bluetooth.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe that'll work.
Frank said,
Right.
Frank the vet, thanks, Frank. He said the best time is Sunday before KYD. You see, that's another thing. You get into Sunday evenings, now you're competing against a lot of channels. So you have to take that into consideration as well.
Thank you.
But
Yeah, we're saying that.
and I got to quick say hi, Dad.
Oh,
He just sent me a text saying that he's been watching. He can't figure out how to chat.
Well, hi, Mom and Dad, if you're watching. I didn't see any chats, but
And one of the things that I think John was talking about, the sound is a little messy. We also have, and full disclaimer, these guys like the RVs cold. So I've got the ACs cranking.
That's true.
It's like
That's
a meat
true.
locker
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
So the ACs could be
could be.
Yes, that
Right,
could
right.
be an
into the
issue.
sound.
Chris likes
this
it
year.
cold.
I love
do
it
not
cold.
like it cold.
We
I love
were
it.
going to do it outside, but it's full sun and like 91 degrees out today.
We would have been cooking.
And we really didn't want to complain about it because everyone from Wisconsin, we just know you have the snowstorm and it's cold, but I said we didn't want to.
But thanks for all that
Yeah,
feedback.
we love it.
We're going to look at the microphone next time. And as already stated, the cameras have to stay separate. Otherwise, YouTube will say it's copyrighted.
Infringement. All these little rules and nuances that
Yeah, that we
YouTube
gotta learn.
plays.
And we're still learning ourselves.
Yeah.
That's YouTube
And we
for you.
hope you guys can watch us now. We moved to Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central Time. We hope we can figure that out. I know there was a lot of people that were kind of upset with us in the comments on our last video saying they didn't want us to move. But the nice thing is if it doesn't work out, we can come back to Thursday night.
There you go.
That's right.
Any last thoughts for you guys?
Yes, RV Unplugged premieres this week. The first episode is with Phil and Stacy. The
Yep.
first 8 episodes or 9 episodes are episodes that allow you to get to know the contestants, and of course, we're one of the contestants. And then right after that, the show really gets into high gear where we start competing and doing all the things that we But make
So
sure,
we're the night after Phil and Stacy.
yeah,
Yes.
we're March 3rd. March 3rd. But anyway, check it all out. Check everything. Go to RV Unplugged YouTube channel. Also go to RVUnpluggedTV.com if you're interested in going to the rally in May 4th and May 8th. We're all going to get together. It's all boondocking. It's only for 4 days.
Tell them where it's at.
It's in Athens, Texas,
There you go.
right near the NRVTA. We're going to party. We're going to party. We're going to eat. We're going to get silly. And then when it's all done, we're going to watch the last episode of RV Unplugged together. So go check out RV Unplugged.
That should be fun.
And
RV
make
Unplugged
sure-
is a whole fun thing.
Yep. And make sure you cheer for Katrina and Chris. I said I know you're on the red team.
Red
Yeah,
Team,
right?
Team Stacy. Team
Yeah.
Stacy.
But
You
you
forgot
can't.
already.
They can't tell you the results.
I knew. I said they can't tell, but I said I don't care if you're cheering for red team, no matter what you're cheering for these two.
Thank you. Thank you.
And in closing, I just want to remind all of you just to go ahead and go to mybucketlistday.com. If you've got an idea for a bucket list you want to do, click on that bottom of the front page and fill out that form, and I'll reach back out to you. Thanks all for joining us.
Thank you,
I think
guys.
that's it.
Sorry, Aid. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
What do you say?
He missed us. Aid.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
Aid.
okay.
That's okay.
Sorry.
So,
Thanks, guys. You guys are
Goodbye.
fantastic.
Goodbye, everyone.
And Grady, how dare you say Team Phil? You got a lot of nerve.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's Team Stacy.
Yeah.
You're on the list.
All
Take
right.
care, guys. It was
Bye,
awesome.
guys.
Take care.
Make sure you remember life's about moments, not things, and you can always make your own sunshine.
I'll let you turn yours off.
I don't know if you got theirs.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't get them. Hit mine too. It's already in there.